There are moments in everyone's life where everything suddenly changes. These moments can be small, seemingly insignificant, or they can be monumental events. Our lives are defined by a series of events that shape us and make us who we are. Nearly 2 years ago, my life was changed irrevocably. Before you came into my life, I did not know what it meant to be selfless, to put someone's wants and needs above my own every time. Elizabeth, my niece, when I held you in my arms for the first time, I was overcome with emotion, with compassion, with love. When I looked into your eyes, I awoke to the reality of human interconnectedness. I was a part of you, and though you were so small, you were already such a huge part of me. Lizzie, when I am with you, it is impossible to be anywhere else. You instill within me a deep desire to be here in the present moment. You have helped me realize how precious life is. To miss even a single second of this life would be a shame. E, you are nearly 2 years old now. Every day I spend in your presence is a divine blessing. I have found beauty in the soft curls that fall at the back of your neck, and the friendly smile you offer to anyone you meet, be they a stranger or a friendly face. You have opened my eyes to the spirituality of playfulness. You have reminded me how it feels to jump in leaves and dance without music, to live in a world created from your own imagination. When I look at the world around me and consider all the problems prevalent in our society, when I look at where we have been and where the road we are on is leading, I cannot help but feel something like sadness or anxiety. I think about Elizabeth and the kind of world I want her to grow up in. Despite the hard work of our ancestors, gender inequality is still something that exists and affects women every day of their lives. The environment is in desperate need of our help, and unless we do something soon, we will also be in a desperate situation as a result. Violence is so common in this country and on this planet that we have developed an immunity to it. Elizabeth makes me want to work harder to change things. I am only one person, but I know there is always something you can do to help cultivate a more just and sustainable society. I want Elizabeth to grow up in a world where a woman can be anything she wants to be, and that includes President of the United States. I want her to grow up in a world with a thriving environment, a world where there is no hate and no violence. Elizabeth, I felt my soul widen out the day you were born, and it has been stretching itself ever since then, little by little. The author of Speak the Language of Healing says, I believe we arrive in this life as spiritual beings, and one of our tasks here is to learn to be human. Looking into your blue-gray eyes, my niece, my angel, I completely believe this is true. You were but a child, and yet you were such an enormous presence in my life. I want to be better, not for me, but for you.